Good morning, students. Welcome back to our online classes. I will explain here both become and BSc finance and become groups. Here means group is also become. The common topics will be become and BSc all groups. Here, the previous class. HTML, hypertext markup language, explain about some tags working with text. Tags working with text. It's like it will be explained B and I, U and heading tags. It's like small and big and paragraph tag will be explained. Now we will be discussing on one more tags. HTML tags. Okay, I will explain about some more HTML tags. Already explained this like small q tag 6 tags. Okay, now we are discussing on this paragraph tag will be explained on BR. This is a break tag, actually break tag. Line break. Line break or BR means mainly used for breaking up the lines. This tag is mainly used for breaking up the lines. For example, if you can hi, good morning in C language and in previous C++ language you are using endl and \n we are using. But the same HTML you are using next time in printing, it's a line break. BR. BR means line break. Hi, good morning. Hi will be printed in one line, good morning printed another line. You are using BR, breaking of lines. That purpose of using line break. BR means its tag is inside a single line break. It's like P means paragraph, BR means breaking lines. For example, here. Hi, good morning. Hi, good morning display on the separate lines. Hi, good morning in second. We are using this one is HTML. Here break, we are using break line. That purpose of using break. This tag is mainly used for line breaks and the closing tag is optional. That's a break. Example, if you break here, okay. Example HTML header title example program on break tag titles. It was body. Here body is having some attributes are there. Body B is equal to pink, text equal to yellow. Next you can apply I. Next break. Next good morning. Otherwise break good morning. Next, body close. Next, HTML close. This is a break. Break means some we are using some line spaces. That purpose I am using. Breaking lines. Next, one more tag is free formatted text. Clear enough that this is a break tag. P means paragraph. Paragraph means is a separate lines. We are using inside of the P. We are changing of the lines. That purpose of using break tag. Next, you will explain one more tag is pre element. Pre tag or pre element. This is an HTML free formatted text. The HTML pre element defines formatted text. Free formatted text. Free formatted text. For example, if you can the text inside what is the pair inside the lines, it can be provided some space will be provided. That purpose of using this free formatted text. Paragraph means changing of the lines. Break means also changing of lines. Paragraph means more content. Break means changing of lines. Pre is means it giving them some space. The text inside pre element is displayed in a fixed width. In a fixed width font. Usually it's like square. Font can be different areas, Times New Roman, Couriers. And its preserves both space and line break. Okay, it means both line. That is only using the very attractive for displaying on the text. You are using the free element. Free element means free formatted text involving on the font. It's like different font, usually Courier, and it's preserves both some spaces and line breaks. And purpose of using free text will be pre. You are using example pre Kakatiya University, Usmania University, for example, in between can space. They are using some text will be provided. Example Free is a tag. Some if we can text KU. University. Next. Usmania University. Telangana University. It's like pre-close. It can be whatever the difference between the Kakatiya University to Usmania University, Telangana University can be displayed. Some space will be line breaks, and in between some space will be provided line space, and some font will be by default is square. The purpose of using the free tag will be used. Next to HTML lines. For example, we are using HTML lines, big lines. For example, R it is known as underlines. U is the underline. Horizontal lines. The purpose of using HRs. Line will be provided as some thick lines and very thick lines. Of the total will be underline lines. We are using HR. HR means horizontal tool or horizontal lines. That's called HTML can provide some lines. That's called HR. HR is a tag. Next, we are using HTML lines. If you can add some example, as you can implementation of HTML, head, title, so and you can place, then you can add in after body, you can write pre-close. HTML lines. For example, HR horizontal ruler. HR means HTML lines underlines one tag is called HR horizontal ruler. Okay. This horizontal ruler is a tag. This tag is this tag is used for to draw lines, underlines, to draw lines across. Lines across the page. And it's no end tag. It has no end tag, means it's an optional tag. It has a no end tag. Let's call HR. HR means we're giving on the HR is having some attributes are there different. It's like thickness. Then you can implementation of the line thickness. You can set, that means you can set attributes. HR is having some attributes: no shade, size, color, width, and align attributes to HR tag. HR tag is having some attributes. It's like width of the line and color, size that will be displayed on the HR. You can set attributes. HR is also HR tag is also some attributes. They are, for example, body is having a, what is a body? Body is a background color, text color. Just you can write this type of is also HR tag, horizontal ruler tag is also some attributes. You can set attributes. You can set attributes like, what are the attributes like? No shade is a one type of attribute. size, color, width and align. Width and align. Attributes to HR tag. Okay. What do you mean by no shade? Shading. No shade. Okay. Is attribute. It's like no shade attributes create a flat, solid line. Flat, solid line. It's like HR no shade. It means, for example, no shade, just a flat, no thickness. That's called no shade. No shade attribute creates no shade attribute create a flat look solid line. Example HR no shade. This goes. I will clearly explain. Okay. Size. What do you mean by no shade attributes create a flat? It's like flat look solid line. It's like solid line. Next, size. The default line thickness in 2. The size is 2, but default 4, 6, 7, 8. Okay, the shading of the size increases. Here means size means the default line thickness. The default line thickness. Thickness is 2. You can change the size. You can change the size attribute to change the it's like thickness of the line. Color. By default, for example, size 4, size 10, it's like size equal to 10. Size equal to means thickness. Size by default size equal to small. It's like no shade color. Size equal to 10, thickness. Size equal to 20, very thickness. Next, color attribute means color of the line. It's like you can draw color line in HTML page. You can using these type of attributes. You can draw color line in HTML. Color line in HTML page. You have to set color attributes. To HR tag. It's like HR, for example, HR color equal red, color code, HR color equal to some hash 541 00100. RGB format. RGB format already explained. It's like RGB format. Red, green, blue. It's a different color words. This is of the attributes of the no shape, size, color, and one more is width and align. Width and align. You can set width attribute to HR tag. You can set width attribute. Width attribute to HR tag. HR tag. It's like HR width. HR width. Or HR width equal 50%. It's like one more attribute is called align. Next, the line can be displayed left or center or right. That means align left, align right, align middle. That purpose of using here. One more is align attribute. You can align the horizontal line. You can align horizontal line. To left, right, middle, its size. Middle of the HTML, middle or center. HTML. Example. HR align equal to left. Okay, this is an HTML lines means horizontal ruler, horizontal lines. This tag is used for to draw lines across the page. It has no end tag. HR tag is also some attributes. It's like no shape, size, color, width, and then just using HR is having all types of. HR is having a no shape, size, color, width, and align. What do you mean by no shape? No shape attributes create a flat looks solid line. By default, line will be displayed. It's like size means by default equal to 2. Otherwise, size equal to 5, size equal to 10, line size, and size equal to 10, 20. Its size. Width means color means the line color. HR color equal to line color equal to blue, pink, yellow, yes. Otherwise, they are giving the color code. It's like ash 10100 or 11 is the hexadecimal numbers. Hexadecimal numbers after 10, A, B, C, D. First 2 digits can be indicates R, second 2 indicates G. G means red, green, blue. The combination of red, green, blue, RGB, it can be create so many colors. It's called by we are giving this type of, for example, by giving the color names, limited colors are there: red, green, blue, yellow, pink, or But for example, it can color, computer colors so many colors, it's like giving the color codes, it will be creating the different colors. Next, you can set width attribute to HR tag, HR width equal to 50 or 50 percentage, 100 percentage width. And you can align, line is, the line can be displayed center, top, or center, right, or left. If you can example, implementation of the all the HR line will be I am using all attributes. One example program. Clear up with it? We will create an example program on HR lines. Head HTML, head, title, example program HR tag. Now discussing on head close. Example program on HR. Next, head and head close. Next, we are giving the body. BG color equal to green. Next, you can implementation of the a simple line. Okay, it's like body is a simple line. Next, you can write H1. Simple line. H1 close R. Just you can write one simple line. Then you can applicable, okay, HR. Horizontal ruler. HR means a line with no shade. A line with no shade. Next, HR. HR is having some shade. Next, a simple line. Just if you can write. A line with no shade. Next line. HR no shade. No shade is attribute by default. Next one, a line with no shades, size equal to 4. No shade, size attribute equal to 4. Size equal to 4. Next, you are using, this is the tag is HR and no shade. And size equal to attribute size equal to 4 is a tag. Next one is align with no shade. Align with no shade. And size is equal to 10. Size equal to first 4, size equal to 10. Different size and color red. Color red. Size 10, color red. Just you can write even HR no shade, size equal to 4, color equal to red. Color equal to red. Just if you can write. We are implementation of no shade is the first one is no shade implementation, size implementation, color implementation. Next one more equal to align with no shade and attributes. Align with no shade, size 20, color blue, width 100%. Just if you can write here HR no shade, size equal to 20, color equal to blue, width equal to 100. This is 100%. Next you are using one more is attribute left right. Okay, align with alignment. Align with no shade, size 15 or 25, color yellow, width 150, and one more is you can adding align right. This kind of implementation here HR no shade, size equal to 25, color equal to yellow, HTTP double quotes, width equal to 150, 150 percentage, percentage 100. Align equal to right. Okay, next is the closing of the body. Next HTML close. What will bring a line is simple. First line is simple. Next line is size with 4. Last one is a very big size. And different will be displaying on this HTML lines. Here on the output is a simple line, thick line. Color will be different. Color will be blue. Color will be okay. Height. Last one is a right. Line will be displaying on the very thick and color equal to yellow and width equal to 150. Align equal to right. These are the HR attributes. Okay. Thank you. Today session will be stopped. Tomorrow we will continue. Some more tags. Thank you. Have a nice day.